Hi guys, let's go over a review over adding and subtracting polynomials. So remember when we set these up, we really have to look at all of the terms and see what the highest exponent is. So if I look all the way through this, I see that x squared is the highest variable, or the highest exponent with a variable. So I'm going to do x squared and I'm going to go all the way down to the number on the end to do standard form. Now I'm going to go through first of all and sort this first one kind of like a first row here. So 5x squared plus 7x minus 2. And then I'm going to take this one and make a second row here so that we can go through and sort them. So negative 2x squared plus x minus 1. Now where this plus x is at, remember I do have to think about the fact there's a 1 there. And then I'm going to draw my line to total them. So 5x squared plus negative 2x squared is 3x squared. Positive 7 and positive 1 is positive 8. And negative 2 and negative 1 is negative 3. Okay, let's do one that doesn't maybe have all the terms. So this next one, I'm going to look at all the terms to start to figure out what I want to do for columns, and I see this x to the third is the highest exponent. So I start with x to the third, and I'm going to go right down in standard form until I get to the number on the end. Then I'm going to go through and start to sort everything in the first parenthesis and do that as a first row. So 13x to the third minus x. I'm going to add that 1 there just like we said before. And then I'm going to take this parenthesis and do it as a second row here. So 4x squared plus x. And I'm going to add the 1 in front of there. Now there's kind of a couple things. Obviously if I look here, I can see that there are some holes. So you have a choice. Some of you I know have said during class you'd prefer to put zeros there. If you want to, that's fine. If you don't want to, you can just leave them blank. But then we have to total our columns. So 13x to the third, 4x squared, and these two are going to cancel. So that's going to be your final answer. Okay, now the challenge I think out of the ones we've done so far has been the subtraction. So if we take a look at these two, you could see that there's a subtraction sign here. And we talked about during class that we have to distribute that to everything. Basically, that means everything in this parenthesis, I just have to change its sign. So instead of being positive 5x squared, it's going to be negative. Instead of being minus 2x, it's going to be plus 2x. Instead of minus 5, it's going to be plus 5. Then I'm going to go through and set up my columns. So this will be my first row here. So 3x squared minus 8x plus 7. Then remember when I go to do this next row, I actually have to use the ones that I distributed the negative through. So negative 5x squared plus 2x plus 5. And now that that negative is distributed, this is going to be a plus sign out here. So 3x plus negative 5x squared is going to be negative 2x squared. Negative 8x plus 2x is going to be negative 6x. And positive 7 and positive 5 together is going to be positive 12. Okay, go over